the city's 7+ hills. Welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. To get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Fielded at the 14. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You know, Kate, his NFL career didn't get off to the ideal start through the draft process and obviously falling to the 5th round. But seeing him in person a couple times in Colorado, I'll tell you this, he is tough and he is accurate. And those are two attributes that every NFL team wants in their quarterback.
They get 22 on that one, and that gives the Browns a first.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Sanders now. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football. And once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Give up the middle to Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
All about that defense there. Had him bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Play action, Sanders. Target to Johnson. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he drives this forward to the 6.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 6-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
From the 42. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. He's got Gesicki, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
And now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right when you make a stop like that on first down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow. Getting out to his left. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Okay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he stopped, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals. First down and goal to go.
Brown does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if a kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Short pass brought in. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Dax Hill up for the stop.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Escapes out to the left. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And now the Bengals have it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
There are so many fundamental details to the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Receiver in motion, headed right. Play action now, Burrow. That one's complete, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Burrow out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Now on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Got a good thing they got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball. At least your kicker can pick you up.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sanders back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this This is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. If there's an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. There's a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it third down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Sanders now on third down. It's on target to Johnson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Browns.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Catch made left side by Judy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead to 7.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
On his Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
14. Bengals 6.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. A give now to Brown. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A give left side to Brown. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Brought in downfield by Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
Right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
McPherson on to try the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point Brock as they send this off and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On first down, here's Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
2nd and 3 now. To the ground with Ford. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage. You've got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Sanders going to look to throw. That one's caught. Judy has it. They got the football wrong, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Browns are lined up to punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They've got 1st down from the 31. Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Burrow setting to throw. Throw left side, complete. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Burrow back to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Out of bounds at midfield. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. chase. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's incomplete left side. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
To Jamar Chase. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. Setting up the screen. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Another Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. McPherson's kick is good, and that's going to give them the lead.
A field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Burrow on the play action. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Burrow on first down. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. Brown on the carry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It takes a coordinated effort by everybody offensively. O-line, tight ends, and of course those backs. Somewhere, somebody, they missed by just enough for the defense to break through and blow that play up.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. On the ground, Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, he never stared him down, but that was such a good job by the quarterback to keep his eyes downfield. Keep working as that shallow cross. Those crossing routes so devastating for zone coverage.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow gets it out wide quick. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the offensive quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals push the lead to 2 scores now. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Return coming from the 14. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. On 1st down, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. So second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ford straight ahead. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Here's a high kick, hit very well.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down. It's the Bengals 29-yard line.
Second and 3 now. This is Ford. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Down he goes! The Bengals got to him! And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. This will be from 52 yards. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Fielded at the 14. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Going with Brown on the ground. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You could keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun. They did it! He made the interception! Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. First down, ball at the 36. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? You see a flag out there. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. Now back him up. To throw now is Sanders. Gets it to him on the screen. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the set. Finds the in route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
And the Bengals bringing out a fifth DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Sanders setting the pass. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 5. First down, Browns.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. On the carry, it's Ford. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
QB in the pocket, runner behind the line. I'll tell you what, these guys on the edge, they don't care who gets it or what the play is. Their job is to find the ball behind the line and go stick them for a loss.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. From the pocket, looking for a target. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 5. It's now fourth down.
score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns come through to tie it in the 4th. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Browns 24, Bengals 23.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returning in from the 16. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Run with Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trail by just 1. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Browns in a dime set, 3rd down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game. Last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
The Browns getting their offense out there. Their defense held, clinging to the slimmest of leads, Brock, and now that lead entrusted to this offense, asking them to just run out that clock.
And now the last thing this offense wants to do, really the only thing it can't do, is make an unforced error and turn it over.
They got there in time. He's taken down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. We're going to pass it here. He's got time here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Fair catch is made, a yard or two short of midfield. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They've got first down from the 31. Brown on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. All right, here we go. 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And his kick is blocked!
That is so rewarding for coaches who preach team, team, team. It wasn't their defense, it wasn't the offense that sealed the win. It's their special teams that came through in the biggest moment with the game-saving block.
The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.